Good morning, day 628. Since 50 hostages have been brutally, barbarically, violently, and inhumanely were kidnapped to the hell called Gaza by the inhumane, barbaric, rapist, modern-day Nazis, monsters of Hamas, Palestinian Islamic Jihad, UNRWA, the UN, Al Jazeera, and all of the proxies of Iran and Qatar. We are here every morning, never giving up, to demand from the inhumane, barbaric, rapist, modern-day Nazis, monsters to surrender and let all 50 hostages go immediately, at once. One phase, one bus, all of them together, no one is left behind, and Israel should give up nothing. I'm glad to report that the ceasefire between Israel and Iran has been officially in effect. The Home Front Command in Israel have completely removed all restrictions. People can go back to work, students, kids can go back to school, and everything is kind of like going back to normal. But there's no normal in Israel for the last almost 2 years, since we still have 50 hostages in Gaza and we still have a war going on in Gaza. Yesterday, just in the last minute before the ceasefire was supposed to take effect, Iran shot a barrage of rockets, ballistic missiles towards many parts of Israel, and the rockets that hit in Beersheba, as I reported yesterday, have killed 4 people. In one case, it was a mother, her son, and his girlfriend, all killed while they were in the shelter room. As I said, the rocket, the ballistic missile, hit directly the shelter rooms. The shelter rooms are very good at protecting people from a blast, from shrapnels, and things of that sort. Not direct hits. Unfortunately, 4 who have been in the shelter have been killed. May they rest in peace and their memory forever be a blessing. And then another blow to Israel. This morning, late last night, Israel time, the IDF released for publication a devastating incident in Gaza, in Khan Yunis, southern Gaza. A terrorist attached an explosive device to an armored vehicle where there were 7 soldiers inside. All 7 soldiers were killed by this attack. May they rest in peace and their memory forever be a blessing. Heroes who were there in Gaza in order to bring back our people and to ensure that Hamas will no longer be a threat to Israelis. Devastating news. My heart, thoughts and prayers are with the families of these fallen heroes. The IDF will continue to do whatever it needs to bring back our people and to ensure that Israelis can live. This is the only reason we are in Israel, because we wanted to live. We escaped Europe, we escaped Northern Africa, Asian, Middle Eastern countries in order to live. The only place in the whole world where Jews are being saved. And yesterday, the other place outside of Israel where you have a majority of Jewish people, New York City, have elected primaries. A pro-Hamas supporters, anti-Semite, who want to defund the NYPD, wants to turn this city to a socialist city, have won the primaries for the Democrat Party. The Democrat Party have shown us their colors this whole time, since October 7th, but before that, proved to us again and again that they're the side of anti-Semitism, they're the side of Jew haters. And for more than 400,000 people yesterday who are registered Democrat voted for this man, Madmani, puns intended. New Yorkers have a choice there, and as some people that I see already rallying behind Eric Adams, the current mayor who has been disaster to this city. The only thing he has done is given beautiful speeches, and that is it. 0 actions to hold people accountable for the rising anti-Semitism, for violent attacks against Jewish people. He likes to show up to this event and really has beautiful speeches. I don't know who writes them for him, but he has 0 actions. He have done fucking nothing, and under his leadership, the city is continuously going down a dangerous path, the path that led to elect Madmani as the Democrat candidate. But we do have a choice. Curtis Sliwa is running as a Republican. nominee, candidate. Curtis Sliwa has been saving New Yorkers since the 80s. You need to look him up. You need to rally people behind him. In 2021, when he was running against Eric Adams, he won in 27% of the vote. Now, for the most part, New Yorkers are saying, I hope so. And also, for the most part, they're not even showing up to vote. We need to rally people, and everyone who say doesn't have a chance. We need all of you all to come and vote for Sliwa. The best mayors that the city ever had were Republicans. They need to be reminded of it. We need to also remind you all that Trump won the popular vote for the first time in so long as a Republican. There's a chance. We need everyone to rally behind Curtis Sliwa and forget about Eric Adams, because we do not want to continue this path. We need a change, and we can get it with Sliwa. And if we won't be electing Sliwa, the Jewish people in New York City are in great danger. I myself already considering moving out of here if in this November Sliwa will not get elected. And if Adams will get elected, we're not better off. Our situation right now is thanks to Adam and thanks to continuous Democrats failing policies. Again and again, people are electing Democrats and then they're complaining why the city look like a shithole. It's time for a change. And regardless of everything, the Jewish nation must stand strong, resilient, and proud. Do not hide your Jewish identity. Stand strong. And in Israel, we'll continue to do whatever we need to defend ourselves. We rather live. We don't care about a bad image. We will do whatever it takes, and we will continue to live proudly between the Jordan River all the way to the Mediterranean Sea. Am Israel will always be. Am Israel Chai forever and has risen like a lion.